How's it going, my G's? It's Artifact, and today we're doing a pimp bass. Let's get into it. Yeah, just sprayed myself with water just for you guys, just so you press like on the video, so make sure you hit that juicy like button. Yeah, I got a free preset for you guys today. Actually, one of these ones is a little bit more bad, man, and I threw that on my Discord and Patreon, so definitely check out the Patreon if you want to support me because you think that my tutorials help you and you want to give something back. You can join my Discord and chat to me on there. And yeah, I made a little pimp lead for you guys, which is a free preset. So if you hate me but you just want to learn from me, that's also fine. But you can download that for free below. Anyway, let's get into the vital patch. And basically, very simple, basic shapes. I was listening to Pimp, like the brass version, not the original, this morning, and I was like, that's actually quite a wicked idea to start like a bass loop or something. Because even if you don't like use, if you're like stuck for inspiration, for example, you could just like do something fun like this. You know, just listening to the song and copying it, then playing it in here and trying to make like a bass line using it. And then now obviously, like, I don't necessarily have to make a Pimp remix, but like just by starting off like this with something fun. Maybe I can just like change it a bit now, you know, like especially if I like, yeah, let's say I just bounce out like the first 2 bars or whatever, and then like just chop some random bits up. Oh, look at that. You know, you could already, just by doing that and chopping it and like just randomly selecting parts and moving them around, you could create like a new pattern or something. But I didn't really want to go into that. I wanted to just talk about the patch quickly, just a couple of little synthesis tips, and then I'll let you go. But make sure you stay to the end because I've got a little tiny announcement that you need to pay attention to. But very quickly then, basic shapes, saw wave going into the sine wave on the frequency modulation. Are very kind of low octaves. Just a little bit of high end here with this extra saw wave and bit of noise modulated into it. It's not doing a great deal. You can use this as a bass as well if you don't want to make a pimp lead. Still quite a nasty neuro bass. But I've got quite a lot of reverb on it, as you can hear. And what I've done is I've actually reverbed it going into the distortion, and it's the linear fold, which really provides all of the volume and a lot of the tone and character as well. And by having the reverb going into the distortion, you know, if I put it afterwards, I don't get the same effect. You can always just switch around the order of these effects, and I would just go for, you know, big over the top sounds at scale. Because if you have, you know, a lot of harmonic content and frequencies in the synth already, then when it comes to post-processing, it's like better if you're taking stuff away, like if you're taking out bits of volume or filtering things, but you've got a big sound source to start from. So that's why I quite like to sort of go very heavy in the first stage, the synthesis. And another thing that's doing a lot of the character is this phaser filter. It provides a lot of movement in the mid-range, and I've tracked this not only to an LFO here for a little bit of slow movement, but also to the velocity. And similarly, I also tracked the velocity up here, so it's just 2 different, that's like the cutoff, and then this is the shape of the actual filter. And tracking both of these guys to the velocity, we then, when we're in our MIDI patch, I've just played in a few different velocities so that the notes are always different every time. And this is just a bit random, but it kind of makes it a little bit more interesting over the course of the loop. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That actually sounded pretty good. But yeah, I actually quite like what I just did when I chopped it up. That yeah, maybe we'll crack on with this sound in the live stream, which is what I wanted to announce. I will wear a t-shirt for it as well. Don't worry. That'll be tomorrow, so Wednesday, on the what day is it? The 22nd at 8 p.m. European time. So that's 7 p.m. if you're in the UK. I'll be on for about 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Be ready to answer all of your questions about music production, life, Tinder, whatever you need to know. Not that I'm any good on Tinder, but I've used it before, and I can take your pain away if you're not getting any matches. Just talk to me instead, because I'll respond within 24 hours. Jokes aside, yeah, come along on the live stream, and we'll continue with this song. This is the song I was doing on the live stream last time, and you can watch me as I gradually, write the song from start to finish. Maybe we'll give it away as a free download at the end. I'm not sure, but yeah, feel free to join in and be a part of it. Also, yeah, like I said before, check out my Discord if you want to jump in there. You can also send me really easily, then send me samples to work on, to work in the song, and yeah, it supports me, supports the channel, helps me be able to buy some more plants or something for you to look at while you're learning. So that's very interesting. All right then, guys. I'll see you on the live stream tomorrow evening. Peace.